So we are finally doing a review of the dining plan. I say a review, we're going to try and remember as much as we can. We just quickly like skimmed through our vlogs. We do obviously remember what we ate and what it was like, but we want to try and give it like you a review as good as we can. We don't want it to just be like, oh yeah, I had this and it was nice. Like we want to try and go yeah. It's not going to be as good as other people's because people do it as soon as they get home. We've waited nearly a year to do this, but so we'll give a general overview. So we had the dining plan, and that includes your refillable mug when you get there, which is for you at your resort or any other Disney resort hotel. You can use your refillable mugs, you can't use them in parks though. And then you get a quick service meal a day, a table service meal a day, and 2 snack credits a day. We enjoyed it, didn't we? You can't not enjoy it. Like, we're gonna sound really,
personally I wouldn't do it again.
No, we're gonna sound really miserable now.
No, not everyone likes it.
But people won't agree with us and some might, especially when we go back next year. We are only doing the quick service. Yeah, we're only staying in a value resort, so we wouldn't have got that anyway, but we're just paying for the dining plan. We don't get that free with ours. Oh, do we? No, it's free breakfast. But we're just going to add the quick service dining plan on. But we're doing quick service because we felt with table service, we was very stuck to those days, which is fine because when people know when you go to Florida you have an itinerary. Some don't still, but mostly you do because you do your fast passes, blah blah blah. We didn't like being stuck to
it was in the, if you're in the park, we like, if we're tired, we like to just think, do you know what, let's just go and have a dip in the
especially
food.
You'll
you can't do that if you've got a reservation,
especially if because you can't you get charged for cancelling up to a certain point. I can't remember the rules now.
You have to do a day
on the same day you can't cancel, which we wanted to a few times. Yeah, it's on the day you can't cancel. I think 24 hours before.
That's what it says, the day before.
24 hours before your reservation, or you get charged on your card. But we just didn't like, especially if you've watched our vlogs, the day we are at Animal Kingdom, it was awful waiting for Tusker House, and the way we all felt, and we was that hot and tired, and I really didn't feel well, and obviously I was pregnant, so we needed to like watch out. We just wanted to go back to the hotel, get in the pool and just eat something quick there, and we couldn't because we'd got a reservation, we'd get charged, blah blah blah. And it's just one of them things, I just don't like being, I like being set to a time, and we're still going to book a few table service meals when we go and just pay for them.
Because the food and stuff,
nice. And we're fine to have those on set days, but having one every single day, and it is easy to do as adults. We were adults, so I would, like, that might be harder with kids. I mean, I've watched people's vlogs with, like, they're a big family and they do this and they love it, and that is great, we love it, but us as a family, we're always wanting to get up and go and not be stuck to things as such as food, because we're big eaters, and then some days we were really not, and we just don't want, and it's hard, and we're all quite strong-headed. So if one doesn't fancy it and one does, it just got...
One thing I'll say as well is, and I think this was our choice of places we booked, I feel we had too many buffet places booked.
You got a bit bored, didn't you? I mean, they are different buffets, but we'll get into that. But yeah, that's our overview.
Loved it.
100% recommend it. 100% recommend it. And obviously, table services are really, really good. We'll go through the ones that we really liked and really didn't like, so that if you have the dining plan or are thinking of booking one for yourselves, you've got an idea. But this was the first time of us doing 2 weeks of like a table service, and we only usually do quick service, so we're just going to review the table service. Just hear him rattling his little thing.
Kason man!
Kason!
He's probably going for it.
Kason! Aww. Right, first table service was Cape May Cafe. Now this is at Beach Club Resort, and that's where we stayed in our hotel. So the first day we got there, we booked this for the night time, so we knew we'd be hungry. Now this is a buffet style restaurant. We'll insert little clips of like the food and stuff while we're talking about it, but this was, again, the only seafood eater in our family is our dad, none of us, but it did still have other things. It still had pastas, although most of the pastas had fish in.
Yeah, it had chicken, things like that.
Yeah, it had
green beans,
salads, pizzas. It had like a station with like meat on, I think, and then there was like a kids section. Obviously adults can still eat from that, but the kids section had like green beans, mac and cheese, mash, chicken and stuff. Like we mostly ate from there, and all your breads and stuff are there as well. The good thing about here is if you obviously are a seafood lover, 100% go there, because I've never seen so many fish product. I was going down like, what is that? Like real,
I feel like after each
like real like lobsters.
Yeah,
and
let's give it like a score out of 10.
I've never been anywhere like that has like, proper lobsters.
Seafood,
also, it's good if you're a seafood eater because when you get there, there's like buckets on the side, but you also get given one when you sat down. I know, you literally saw people going up to the buffet station with the buckets. I thought it was the cutest thing. And putting like clams and oysters and lobsters. Like people will literally walk around with like lobster legs hanging out. Obviously if you're a seafood eater, that's really normal.
If you're into that stuff. But it does have other stuff, but I just ate chicken, green beans.
Yeah, I think I did. And salads, I love the salads in Disney. Yeah. I think every restaurant we say the salads are always going to be amazing, like buffet style. But yeah, it was the bucket idea is really good because it's in keeping with the theme of like being at a beach, which Disney's always really good at for keeping like it to the theme. Dad had lobster, didn't he? Dad tried a few fish things, and then you put your shells in the bucket as well, which was good. And then they'll just take the bucket. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. You was very tired on this, I remember on the vlog.
I always feel a little bit sick after it.
Because we've been on the plane that day and stuff like that.
I'd be quite happy with just...
I think we all really did enjoy it though. I honestly did enjoy it. Yeah, and it's a very strong fishy smell as well, so if you don't like the smell of fish, probably don't eat there. Out of 10, I would give it like 8, 9.
Would you?
Yeah, I really liked it.
I'd maybe say a 5.
Yeah. Oh no, I really
liked
it.
But I do think a part of that is just I was tired, I was feeling a little bit sick. But yeah. It was a nice place. Then the next day we went to Napoli, which I think is a strong one for all of us. That was
which is in
it's in
Italy.
Yeah.
It was all like pizzas and stuff,
like proper made, like stone baked pizzas. Dad got the pasta and meatballs, which don't really know what that tasted like. But me and Mum, how on earth do we say this?
Quattro formaggi. We'll insert the clip. You'll see it on the
It was like the 3 cheese
it was like white sauce, parmesan, and then 2 other cheeses, but I can't pronounce them.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy as much as I thought I would.
Mine was amazing.
I wish I'd had yours.
I know, and you and Mum aren't really meat eaters, and you both tried that and was like, oh, that's amazing.
Me and Mum are very, you can see it in the downtown Disney one, we like veggie,
I got the
white sauce pizzas, but yours was, what was
I got the picante. Honestly, so nice.
It had like chorizo and stuff.
It had tomato sauce, mozzarella, and spicy sausage. It was called.
Now to me, that
it wasn't like sausages like sliced. It was like it looked like beef, or it looked like mince sort of on your pizza. But no,
mine
honestly,
was nice.
So nice.
It was really nice. I just did prefer yours a little bit more.
Oh, just to point out as well, because this is the first meal. The first one was a buffet. With the dining plan, your table service, you get 1 refillable fountain drink or one normal drink, or now you can get an alcoholic drink. You couldn't, the dining plan's changed now, you couldn't get that when we went. And then you get main and dessert. Just putting that out there.
Who got cannoli? Dad?
You? Me.
Did you?
Desserts, I got cannoli. Yeah, well the cannolis are Italian, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think so.
I just didn't think you got that.
And I was like, and then I tried a cannoli from
I don't think you liked
Carlos Bakery when I went to New York, and I liked it. No, I really liked it.
Oh, did you?
I was so full. Yeah. They're very sickly.
Mine, sounds horrible. I got the pistachio ice cream. Now that sounds really weird, but honestly it was green. It didn't look appetizing, but it was really nice, dead different. And then what on earth?
Mum got, basically it was like cheese fritters with like a dipping sauce.
Oh yeah.
It was called the Zipole di Caterina. I'm gonna try to be Italian and I'm not. I don't know how you pronounce it. Same with Dad. I don't know how you pronounce Dad's, but Dad's was like a cherry and vanilla gelato type dessert.
Ugly but
because that's what it was called. It was in an Italian name, but then in quotation marks or whatever you want to call it, it said ugly but good. But yeah, what would you give it out of 10? I'd give it a 9.
Oh, I'd give it an 8.
See, well, I don't want to give it a 10 because I feel like my favourite needs to get a 10. No. Next, and we're not doing that face because we didn't like the food. The food was amazing.
Yeah, it was the
But we went to Tusker House, which is a character buffet. Amazing, you get to see the characters dressed in like Animal Kingdom type gear, and obviously Camp Minnie Mickey's not there and things like that, which is where you used to get those meet and greets. Can you still meet and greet them like that? I don't know. Cason's giving his input. This is always ranted and raved about, and it was really nice. The food's very different though. The buffet had its usual like mashed green beans, blah blah, but there was a lot of like curry options with it. There's a lot of like Indian food
with it. I feel like with a buffet, especially in Disney,
I say Indian food though, that's a bit
it's chicken, it's green beans and it's ribs. That's generally what you get in a buffet, but this did have a lot.
You always get your American food tied in with something from like the culture, let's just say. I don't really know. Like I just said, there was a lot of Indian food because there was curries and things, but I suppose that's not in those, that's like African food, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Sort of like that anyway. But yeah, really nice.
Really good.
We'll insert some clips clips and video while we're talking now of like what each person had. Can't remember what everything was there, but we managed to film at the buffets all across, so you'll see for yourself.
I remember getting some form of chicken that was quite nice.
Yeah, it was honestly really nice. The dessert section was quite big as well. And the meeting the characters was really nice.
Yeah.
The only reason we pulled our face when we just mentioned Tusker House is the wait. We waited.
I think something went wrong.
Something went wrong, and they were either understaffed or behind schedule, because when we finally got seated after checking in, which was a good nearly an hour after.
Yeah, it was.
And it was, honestly, that day was the hottest, most humid day. Even cast members and people who live in Florida were saying that they've never had it like that day. It was awful, and I was pregnant, so I felt really dizzy, didn't feel well at all. And that's what brings us back to, we could have wanted to just cancel, but we couldn't. I mean, we could have just paid, we would have just paid the fee if we really needed to. I think the man mentioned something about staff or something,
but when we walked
honestly
in,
when we walked
empty.
in, there was no one. There was literally a tiny section.
Like literally where you wait, it's a big section of where you wait outside, but that was full. So then people was outside of that area. There was like hundreds of people waiting, and we went in and there was every single table free.
Literally there was about 6 people, and we was like, right, well, something's gone wrong here. So I don't know what it was, but what would you rate it out of 10?
I can't remember it that much, but
I think a 7.
Yeah, 7.
Woo! 7, yeah.
Hollywood and Vine. Now the only reason I did enjoy it, it was another buffet.
Yeah.
And I was just getting a bit, you know.
Oh yeah, because it's another buffet, yeah.
Yeah, I was just a bit like, I felt like all I could eat was chicken and green beans.
Hollywood and Vine is
very much like
themed to like Indian food, Chinese food, American food. It's literally a bit of everything.
But it went Halloween themed, didn't it?
Minis, Halloween, something. And all the things were named after Halloween. So what?
Yeah.
So like there was,
they might have like ooey gooey eyeball for like
an egg.
Chocolate, yeah.
I don't know, something. I don't think there was eggs there.
An egg.
But just things like that. Even the desserts were Halloween themed. It was really pretty to look at. Really, like, it did look really good. There was like fish, there was meat, there was salads, there was breads, there was veg, there was usual mac and cheese, mash, blah blah blah. I really enjoyed it. It was quite sickly. There was soups as well here, which was quite nice.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like a pumpkin soup, I can't remember. But yeah, it was really nice. And then you get a ticket when you go in, and you take that, you meet all the characters at your table, but you don't meet Minnie for the Halloween thing.
Yeah,
you have to go up to the front, and she's got like a backdrop. So you get given a pass when you go in, and you can go up for that whenever. So we ran when we saw the queue had gone down a bit.
But food was good, but again, it was just a buffet. And when I say I enjoyed it, I did, but it's not going to get a good score for me because I was a bit.
But it did get a bit.
It was a lot of
sickly.
Yeah,
but I felt very sickly after that meal, and I don't know why. Yeah, but the characters were all dressed in
gooey eyeball.
I know, the egg. All the characters were dressed in Halloween outfits as well, which again is a different opportunity. You can't really get that unless you went to a Halloween party. Again, they don't wear them, they wear something different, but it was nice. And then at the end, when we got the bill, which obviously it's paid for because we're on the dining plan, but you still get a copy of the bill, they gave us a little bag of sweets.
Oh yeah, they did.
Gave us 4 little mini Halloween bags of sweets. So yeah, it was nice. I would rate that,
I'm gonna go
a 6. Yeah.
You enjoyed it more than me, so maybe I should do a 5 then.
Yeah, maybe you should do it. You really barely ate there.
Yeah, I really didn't. 5. I'll go 5.
Next is Garden Grill. Now this was my choice. It was really good, but we was all so overfaced with that food, and it was very mismatched, which you'll understand in a minute. When we got there, we got a salad, like a big massive bowl of salad, which was amazing. We got a big bowl of salad and then 4 little bowls.
You don't actually order it, do you?
No.
You eat what?
You literally sit down and you get it straight away.
Yeah.
Your salad, I think we got bread as well, didn't we? A basket of bread. Amazing. I could have just ate that and been happy. Bowl of salad and bread. Next was your main, and it came on like a platter. And I've wrote down what it had because I don't think it really changes that much. It was seasonal veg, so it had things like carrots and turkey with like gravy on, pork, stuffing, mash, and then this is where it gets a bit weird. We got another plate, which well, I say it's weird, it was weird to us. We got another plate that literally just had fries and a bowl of mac and cheese, and to me that just doesn't go. In the UK, that plate of pork and stuffing is like a Sunday roast to us.
Yeah, it is.
And isn't Thanksgiving dinner in America like our Sunday dinners.
I think so, but
I don't know. But anyway, it just was very weird to throw fries and mac and cheese in the works. But yeah, that is refillable as well. You can ask for more. We did not even scratch the surface, 4 of us. But yeah, it was nice, but very, very sickly.
We got a dessert.
I remember needing a lot to drink throughout this meal. I don't know why. And then dessert, which we didn't want, but you get.
I actually ate most of the dessert.
I didn't have any.
I really liked it. You didn't really like it?
It was very short cake and whipped cream, and I don't eat cake, but so I left it anyway. But I couldn't have, even if it was something I didn't.
I ate the majority of that for everyone.
Yeah, you didn't really eat your main.
I did. I ate quite a bit of the main as well.
No,
I really liked that dessert.
Again, you could do without the dessert, really, couldn't you? But
yeah,
it was nice though, and obviously at Garden Grill, if you've seen, it's like the rotating restaurant. All the veg and things like that is grown in at a cot, so that's a good touch. The living with the land ride is like you face it when you turn in. It's a carrots meet and greet, which is cute. They're dressed in like the little harvest outfits. Yeah, it was nice. I'd give it a good 8.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, next we went to Tony's,
which in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
or Garden Grills and Epcot. We've not really said where things are, I don't think, but you'll know if you say.
Tony's, is that more, that was Italian again, wasn't it?
Tony's is Italian, yeah.
It was like all Lady and the Tramp
pizza and
stuff,
pasta,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Lady and the Tramp themed. It was so sweet looking at all the little pictures.
But to start with, and I'm sure we didn't order this, I think they just put it on your table, was the bread and oil.
Most table service meals give you bread sometimes. You don't want to order the bread,
but it's a bit weird because if you get bread you might get a dip with it. This was like pure oil.
It was like olive oil.
That was really, really good, and the bread was so warm.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Me and Hannah got pasta and meatballs because part of us just wanted to.
I'm not gonna lie, I just did that because we was at the table, we was at Lady and the Tramp.
And it was Tony's, yeah, I did. But that was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a good size as well.
Yeah, I didn't finish it all because I don't really. I didn't. I'm not really that into meatballs. I just wanted to get it because.
It wasn't massive, so I actually could finish the whole thing and it was nice. Mum got an Italian trio, and I'm gonna speak for Mum.
She didn't like it.
I don't think she likes it.
She liked one of the things out of it, but again, like the Italian trio was like a chicken parmesan type pasta.
You get chicken, something too.
Then it was the thing where you get pasta with the chicken and the tomato sauce on top. Then I think it was another pasta, and it was just like a lasagna. It was just too much for her.
And Dad, Dad got a.
This was Dad's favourite.
I wish I'd have had this.
I think this was Dad's favourite restaurant, if I remember. This or Yak Yeti, but Dad got a steak from here, and he just kept going on about it the whole holiday. Like, he really liked it.
Yeah, they're good. And dessert, what did I get? Oh, a raspberry sorbet. Now that was good. Because I don't really like to eat ice cream. I'm not a massive ice cream eater, but you got me into sorbet because you like it. And it was really nice, dead refreshing. So yeah. Who got tiramisu? Dad. Did you get cannoli?
No, yeah, I got cannoli again. And do you not remember? I literally was like, you couldn't give if someone.
Yeah, that's in the vlog. I think.
If someone offered me £10,000 to just eat that cannoli, that last bit of the cannoli, because I think did I get more than one? I think I gave more than one.
You got 2.
Couldn't do it.
But they weren't massive
full
again.
Too full.
I think that's in the vlog as well.
And then Mum got a cheesecake, but I'm sure it said something like seasonal cheesecake because she didn't know it was pumpkin, and obviously we went in October, and she was made up like, because obviously she loves taste of pumpkin and things like that. Tony's was really nice. I think for me personally, I'm gonna go a 7. It wasn't like my best one.
I'm gonna go an 8. I liked it though.
Next we ate in our hotel again, and we didn't go to the buffet. We went to Beaches and Cream Soda Shop, I think it's called. And this is very like small, and the tables are small, and it's set out like just your typical American diner. The menu's very American diner as well. Me and Mum got the grilled cheese and tomato bisque. Oh my God.
I liked that. Again, I should have got what you got.
It was so nice. Basically, it's like a creamy tomato soup. You got like these crackers with it as well.
I found that really weird, but
I think that's an American thing. I don't know what they were. Yeah. These like cracker things, but then grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh
yeah.
And when she dipped it in the soup, and now ever since coming home from Disney, I make myself cheese toasties and creamy tomato soup and dip it in, and I just like to think that I'm still amazing. Me and my mum loved that, and it's very plain and very simple, but one of our favourite things that we ate. And then you and Dad got the Angus beef burger, again just typical American burger meal. And then for dessert, again I was like, I don't want a dessert. I got to the point where I was like, I just really don't want one. And I think I mentioned to them that I didn't want one, and he was like, you've got to have a dessert, like it's with your thing. And I was like, oh. But obviously it was a soda shop. I had like loads of ice creams and milkshakes and things like that. So I literally just asked if I could have an ice cream cone with a scoop of ice cream in. So I chose a flavour. I can't remember what my flavour was now.
Did you just get vanilla?
No, I can't remember what I got.
Mine, oh, me and mum both got the same. And what was it called? The banana bread
with peanut butter.
Now me and mum loved
that had ice cream and stuff on, didn't it?
And it sounds bizarre, like banana bread with peanut butter, but honestly, it was the best thing. It was warm, the peanut butter, there was so much of it. Like here in the UK, if you ask for something with peanut butter and you never get really any of it.
Very sickly though.
It did, and it's quite big. I didn't eat the whole thing. In fact, I don't think I ate half, but it was so good. Oh
yeah. And then Dad got a sundae, which was that sundae that Dad got, which was just for an individual person, is what us in the UK when we go to like pub places for meals.
It's like a shirt.
It's like a shirt. Yeah. It was massive.
Or like a
it's like a Snickers sundae with all different things in. But yeah, beaches and cream, purely for what I ate. I'm just gonna give it a 10.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Mum really liked it, and it's just very casual. It wasn't a big massive restaurant. Yeah, I'm gonna give beaches and cream a 10.
I'm gonna do a 7.5 because my main was just like a generic burger, which I do like, but my dessert was really good. So a 7.5 or an 8.
Right, I think I've been a bit thingy with a 10. I'm gonna 9 because it is very typical. You don't get your breads and your salads. 9.
I thought you would have saved your 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my 10 because next.
Oh, is this it? I still think this was your 10. Chef de France.
You know it is.
No, I thought you can get it.
So the one thing that I'll point out about this, which we say on the vlogs, like Mum and Amy and Dad and everyone always say it, they've never known me to eat a 3-course meal, as in literally nearly lick the plate clean.
Like they probably didn't have to wash
They didn't have to wash my plates, it was that empty. Starter, main and dessert. Now here, you can probably choose from a different menu, but when we got there we explained we're dining plan, blah blah blah, and here you can do a set meal and you can get 3 courses for this, which is salad, main and dessert. Already we were struggling with just main and dessert, but we thought no, we'll give it a go because some of the meals sounded quite light. So starters, crispy
baguette.
Oh yeah, we got
it's a generic again. Just what
before starters we got a French baguette, and then starters. Ew, I know. Just look at the bee. Starters, I got like a dry bacon type salad with croutons, and it was very dry but very nice.
But that could have been a meal itself.
Yeah, it was massive. The starters were huge, but mine was so nice. Loved it.
Mum and Dad got the onion soup,
French onion soup. Yeah, they've always wanted to try that. But they was like, how do we eat it? I was like, I've not a clue. You didn't have one, did you?
No, I didn't get a starter purely because I knew what I wanted for my main. It was so different to what I'd had previously, because I'd had buffets and I hadn't had a steak yet. And after Dad's one, I really want a nice steak, so that's what I got. But I knew I didn't want anything before it because I wanted to eat the full thing, which I think I did. It was dead nice.
Mains, I've wrote down what we had, but I can't remember the actual name of it off the menu.
Who got the salmon and rice?
I got salmon and rice, yeah.
See, I didn't think you'd order
salmon and rice. I think it was like a spring onion on top of the rice. Can't remember what it was. Oh, it was in this like lemony sauce. It was amazing. Again, not something I'd usually eat, but no, the salmon was just so nice. I absolutely loved it.
How is that a beef bag?
Oh no, Mum got the beef bug. Is it bourguignon?
Yeah,
something like that. Dad got a roast chicken, which was just typical, like half a roast. Did it have gravy on it? Can't remember. No, and then it had like an oniony mash.
Desserts. Who got creme brulee? Was that you? Just you?
First, yeah, me and Mum. Me and Mum got creme brulee, and Mum was like, Hannah, get it, try it, because I've never tried a creme brulee, and I've always wanted to. Ever since it was mentioned in High School Musical, I've always wanted to try creme brulee, and it was amazing. I've tried creme brulee since, and none of them taste like that. Again, you're in a French pavilion. We're not really in France, but it's real. It's French waiters. It's French.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could be in France,
so you're very much still getting the full works, if you get what I mean, without being in France.
Dad, typical, got an apple tart.
Yeah, he loves apples too.
This was very bizarre. I can't even think what it was called.
Raspberry sorbet with, it's like fruit and meringue.
Yeah, but it was a bizarre combination. It was literally just raspberry sorbet, then you had your meringue and like fruit in it and raspberry sauce drizzled over it. I really enjoyed it. What would you give it?
10. 10. 10. I'd give it a 9. 20, double it, triple it. Amazing. I absolutely loved it.
Really
and I really did not think I would enjoy a French restaurant. I just didn't think I would enjoy it. Amazing.
No, I'll give it a 9 because it was really good.
Next was Liberty Tree Tavern. I'm gonna put this down as my least favourite. I'm gonna put it down as my least favourite table service that we tried. Obviously there was more than what we've tried here. We was only there for 2 weeks. Yeah, Liberty Tree Tavern, just didn't rate it. The staff as well. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
That's
the first time I've ever been to Disney.
And the staff
didn't have the
was not
Disney
very
feel.
like, he was actually like, what would you like? Yeah, okay, bye. Like that's what
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
like. Very strange. We was literally just typical here and all got fish and chips, very British. We hadn't had fish and chips yet. It was really nice, it was nice. And the dessert here, I remember actually being one of my favourite desserts. It was called the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake, but to me it tasted and looked like cookie dough. It was nice.
Right?
Again, big and sickly, didn't need it all, could have done without a dessert. But
the only thing I will say about the dessert is, like you said, it looked like cookie dough, and here it's very soft. Like you just literally get your spoon and go through it. That was really hard.
oh, no, I thought it was soft.
Well, mine wasn't. Mine was hard.
Me and Mum got that, and then Dad got the Boston cream pie, which is like a vanilla thing with like chocolate ganache on top. It was like a little roll. It was nice. I'm gonna put that down as my least favourite. I'm probably just gonna give that a 5.
Yeah, I'll do a 6.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good old everyone's favourite, Trails End.
Yeah, we all loved
at
it.
Fort Wilderness.
We
It's
pay for
just-
this when we go, even when we've not got the full
Yeah,
dining plan.
again, it's another buffet, but
This
has
also is very
so
sickly
much.
though, because it's very Texas style.
so
Like
you get
everything's in barbecue.
You've got like cornbread and
everything's like
it's
seasoned
just
in like barbecue
ribs
sauce, but you've
and-
got like chili with jacket potatoes.
this buffet I think's got the most option.
It's not smaller though, it's
But
smaller
it's got
than
the
a
most
lot of
option.
buffets,
It's
but
got a
yeah.
hell of a lot of option. My favourite part of this buffet is the salad section. There's like a section designated to like feta cheese and tomato salad and everything.
I just like that there's a chili station, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I like getting the jacket potatoes from there. I then like to go back and get
Dessert's
some
quite
ribs.
decent here as well, and they have an ice cream maker part.
Cornbread, which I've never tried in my life. I got a little bit of that because why not, and that was nice.
The theming's good though as well, even the waiters and waitresses are just like cowboy.
Yeah, and
like,
again, like in comparison to the other server, these are very
oh yeah, very nice.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say a 10 for that.
Yeah.
Trails End.
Yeah.
10. It's one of my favourites.
Favourite buffet, so we'll give that a 10 buffet style.
Yeah.
Last but not least was Yak Yeti. Yak Yeti was one that we didn't have planned, but we just added it as an extra because there was things that we were supposed to go to, like Ohana's, never ended up doing it. We cancelled it the day before, just didn't fancy it on the time we was there. But because we changed like plans around for parks or something. But Yak Yeti was a last minute decision, and I'm so glad we went because we've already said next year we're going to pay for that as a table service
Yeah,
meal.
it was really good.
Me, you and Dad got
Tikka
masala. Oh, that curry was amazing.
I
Smelled
usually get
amazing.
corn,
It was
but it was
massive.
really good.
Did we get a naan bread with it as well?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we? Absolutely amazing.
Really,
we loved
really
it.
good.
Polished it all off. Mum got noodles. You know, like I can't remember what it was now, but you know, like
the Singapore noodles.
type like that. Yeah, I think it had chicken in it. Or was it vegetable ones? I can't remember.
Okay.
She loved that. That's one of her
She
favourite
did.
meals. We all said this was a favourite as well.
I got,
Desserts.
which is the best thing I've ever had, a mango pie. I love mango, and it was just like a shortbread crust. The whole cheesecake bit was just pure mango. Then you got tiny little cubes of like diced raspberry mango pieces, basically little bits of fruit and raspberry sauce. Honestly, if you see it on the vlog on the picture, it was the best thing I've ever had.
Me and Mum got the fried wontons, which was like pineapple and like cream cheese fritters. Sounds awful, but I've never had anything as nice in my life. I think it came with ice cream or whipped cream. Oh, honestly, my mum's favourite dessert of the whole holiday, apart from creme brulee. It was amazing, and Dad got the pineapple upside down cake, which he gets from Yak Yeti quick service, so I don't really know why he chose that, but he's got nothing on because it's absolutely boiling. He's outside. He's so muggy, aren't you, Baba? You going to say hello? But yeah, Yak Yeti, one of my favourites. I'm going to give that a 10 as well.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say a 10?
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
gonna give it a 10.
Yeah. But that is the end of the video, and next time we review food we'll have been with this little one, won't we? So yeah, that is the end of this video. Definitely recommend the dining plan. We just hope that this helps people book like different table service places around Disney World. So we shall see you in the next video. Bye! Say bye, Keith. Bye bye!